Hey, Mark, I got a question for you, because I know you're already watching the video. What day is it? Well, if you decided to go ahead and answer race day or upload day, you'd be correct. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Neko Darius, and I am playing NASCAR Thunder 2004, and I have the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400 from Las Vegas scheduled for today. In the last episode, I dropped to 6th in the standings, unfortunately, meaning that we have kind of hit a small snag there and, are running. We started out the season very hot, winning the shootout, winning the Daytona 500, but The Rock proved to humble me yet again. Plus, we decided to make our first ever upgrade to our car. And by the upgrade, I mean the first thing we've ever done within the salary cap era / phase, which is the first time we've actually made a purchase of something, aka we finally decided to work on our car a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and start planning ahead for the speedway or the short tracks. And with the short tracks in mind, I think that'll be a little bit better. But Las Vegas is the first thing first, and everybody knows I'm a small gambling man, not a big one. So I feel like, I'm going to gamble on this race and hopefully we can come out with a better finish. I'm not looking for a win. But like I said in the last episode, midway through the race, I am looking for that opportunity to literally capture a win. Okay, I lied. I forgot what I said. I remember now. I said I wanted to stay in the points picture. So that's what our goal is for Las Vegas. Without further ado, let's head to Las Vegas. There's nothing else for us to do. We did it all at the end of the last episode. And if you missed last episode, I am sorry, but you needed to have looked at it. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and hit the race weekend. Now for car chassis, I am still tempted to bring back the exact same chassis from the last few races, as well as the same engine package. And I actually do have faith in the car body we had. It's just the rock was hard. And the fact that our car's rating went from a 64 to a 63, I feel like we'll be fine. So, Las Vegas, here we go. All right, the first lap at Las Vegas in a more upgraded car, because I think last season we did it, we only had like the one car we had. And I miss how Las Vegas feels kind of wide in this one. Like, it's a wide track. There's a lot of like places to go. And I miss the grass. I really miss the grass at the racetracks. But into turns 3 and 4, I think we've got a good car. Had a good car. We're washing up the track. We are tight. We are still tight. Okay. It's gonna be a problem. So it seems like our qualifying is beginning to suffer. All right. Turns 3 and 4. Not looking too bad this time. Got the car lower on the track this time. Got the car wound up. And I do believe this will be a better lap.
We'll take that one.
13th. Okay. We've got a trend going. Not good.
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing has hit the jackpot this week as we come to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for today's UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. What are your thoughts on this race?
The drivers need to get a good feel for this track early on. With all the green flag laps they run here, if you make a mistake early on or miss an adjustment in your first stop, your race will quickly become worse and worse.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Was that Kenny Wallace on the front row? Hold on. Yo, Kenny Wallace qualified on pole. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Okay. Well, we're rolling off in a not so good spot, and I did a little bit more practice in happy hour. I was trying to see if I could address an aero like push. The car isn't aero push. It actually just is tight. And I've already went down a full round on wedge, and the car is still bad.
Using up those tires.
I've made a small spring adjustment, trying to see if I can combat it, and it's just not combatable right now. Also, there's last race winner Ricky Rudd right here.
33-51. Got one outside. You put another behind you. Clear.
I thought if I could just slide up in front of Ricky Rudd and keep him there, it would be a good day, but so far not the case. Okay, just got to settle in for 13 laps, make a gamble. Kenny Walls has already been booted from the front of the field, and there's the aero push. And now we're all separated from the leaders.
31-94. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Leader's running about 2.5 seconds in front of you. The 01 car is coming up quick.
This is really bad when you know your car is just loose just because. Also, Rusty, if you get to me, I'm still going to put you in the wall. Oh, wait, no. We're done with that rivalry. Never mind. The goal now is just to beat Rusty in points. We don't really have a mainline rival for this season. Somebody give me a mainline rival. You know, last season we had the Rookie of the Year battle. We had Rusty Wallace. We had Joe Nemechek for a sponsor obligation goal. This time around, I don't really know if we have a true mainline rival, so to say. So somebody give me an idea in the comments. Kenny Wallace is kind of slow in a straight line, but that whole corner, I felt like I was fighting the car wanting to get loose on me. And then we go up the hill, very next lap, or very next corner. I don't get this car.
31-86. Good lap. Got one high. That pass was for position. Nice job. Okay, we're clear.
Like it knows that it's faster than Kenny Wallace. The problem is we can't cleanly execute the pass on him because we can't get through the corner right. See, look, right there, loose. Loose again.
Clear. Far outside.
Gonna try my best to get him up the track. Tried to squeeze him.
32-11. That one was off the pace.
Getting pushed by Rusty Wallace.
Far inside.
Just for us to fall back outside the top 11 because Rusty Wallace is gonna go past.
Still there.
Don't really like you right now, Rusty.
He's looking low. Clear on both sides. The two cars down low. Clear all around. 31-78. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Number 2. It's up high. Clear.
I can't believe Rusty's blowing up. No, I don't like you that much, but I didn't want to pass you that way. Okay, well, Rusty Wallace seems to be out. Now I got Jeff Gordon breathing down my neck.
You're halfway on fuel. All clear, buddy. 32-0. Get back on your marks now. We're slipping a little on the clock. Got one outside. Number 24 is right behind you. You're clear.
Thanks, Jeff Gordon.
Far outside. Right rear's getting warm. Keep an eye out.
Our rear deck lid is open again.
32-61. You're a little off the pace. Car low. got by you. Let's go after it. You're clear.
Can't get the car to stay down or turn. And if I do get it to turn, it's over rotating.
Number 38, down low. Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action.
All that for Jeff Gordon to pit that lap. That's crazy. Hello, Kevin Harvick?
We're clear. 32, 67. You're losing ground on the leaders. Far outside. Stay alert.
Yeah, right back at you.
Let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
Golly. It's like the second time that he's just found a way to just randomly run into me. Like, dude, if you want to get past cleanly.
Got one down low. You just got together with the 29 car. Number 29 is attempting a block. Hold it steady. 3 wide. We drop back a spot. Let's push it. 34, 78. We lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back. Watch the cars coming out of the pits, buddy. Number 5 is down low. Clear all around. At 24.
I don't like Jeff Gordon. Brett Bodine didn't have to get into me.
Gas tank is getting empty. Car high.
Yes, I wrecked Jeff Gordon.
3 wide.
Why? Because my feelings were hurt over Kevin Harvick, okay? Golly, I had to hit him. I wanted to cause a caution. Nah, be the caution. Anyways, my bad. I just want another chance at Kevin Harvick. Oh, I'm the one that comes out the worst of it. Okay. Thanks. You know, it's because I got into Joe Nemechek. And then the 01 flips. It was crazy. All right, let's come down pit road. Let's get 4 tires and fuel. Repair the damage. And chase after that 29 car.
Several cars now pull off the racetrack and begin the long journey down pit road. All the crews are all ready to make service to their cars.
There's nothing else I can do to this car. Except for maybe lower the PSI. I'll lower it by 1. I like running it on 30s. I like them at the maximum. Because when they're at max, it actually makes more sense. Hey, call me what you want, but I had to hit somebody. I did not appreciate what Kevin Harvick did to me. So I had to take my anger out on somebody else. So now we have 2 rivals. I was asking you guys for rivals. Looks like I just made my own today. The 29 and the 24.
Some guys stayed out to gain track position.
Wow.
Pace car is off, the field bunches up, and we're back underway.
Where's that 29 car? I don't care about nobody else but the 29. Screw the 25. Screw the 11 who freaking Arca braked into my rear end. I only want Kevin Harvick, and my car feels much better. I only want Harvick.
Number 25 is putting a block on you. Number 02 is gaining on you. 3 wide. Hold that line. Don't be surprised if he pays you back for that.
Yeah, whatever, Joe Nemechek. You're not worth it.
You're clear. 31, 72. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? 10 to go. Hey, that's where the nose spot. Keep digging. Still beside you.
Okay, come on. Then there's Kevin Grubb. Debris on the track. I'm looking for Kevin Harvick and cannot find him. Also, that debris went over my head. Like, it flew clean over me. So that debris was definitely a heat-seeking piece of debris. I think it was trying to hit me instead. Out of everybody, it was trying to get me. Still don't see Kevin Harvick. And we dropped down to 8th in the standings because of where we're running. Mark Martin moved up 10 spots. Holy crap.
The track, green flag is in the air. The track is clear of the earlier accident and we are back underway. Racing down into the corners. The leader leads us down into the corners.
85 and 77. Number 22 is trying a block.
That's the 26 car, but okay. Another yellow.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy. I'd like to see him stay back there.
Number 10 is still there. The 01 car.
Ah, I can't find Kevin Harvick. Where is Harvick? And it would be the 0 car to lose debris. I'm glad to have him behind me, though. Like, I heard it go flying off his car. This is the most cautions I think we've had in a while. Cannot let Dale Jr. run away with this points lead.
We get ready for a green flag, and the green flag is out. We're back underway.
So I think this is officially a green-white checker. Is that Kenny Wallace up ahead?
Racing in the back, and the car is trying to get back up front.
86-14.
2 more times around.
The 25 car is looking to pass. Number 01 is attempting a box. Car pass. 3 wide.
The leaders are coming into pit. Ease up a little. Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
Oh, we had cars coming down pit road. I had to thread the needle. Those guys who came down pit road, I'm pretty sure they were hoping for one more caution, and they would have won on fuel mileage.
3.5 seconds.
Not a bad idea. I think I see Harvick just ahead of me, and I'm very disappointed I couldn't get back to him. But all things considered, we'll take home a top 15 finish. 12th place. Could have been better. Should have been better. I want that 29 car. Get back here, boy.
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Yep, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
The 53 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
It should be interesting the next time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
Thanks for watching the NASCAR Winston Cup Series on EA Sports. Next up is Atlanta.
What is it with Fords winning ever since I stopped winning for Pontiac? My gosh, another Ford has made its way to victory lane, and that will be the 88 of Dale Jarrett winning over Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman, Dale Jr., Ricky Rudd in 5th place, Sterling Marlin, Kevin Harvick, you son of a gun, in 7th, Bill Elliott, Jamie McMurray, and Michael Waltrip. I knew I saw Kevin Harvick ever so slightly ahead of me, but that's because I was in 12th. All right, Harvick, it's on. Like popcorn. I'm going to get you. Oh, I'm going to get you. And if I have to do it at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the site of your first career win, then it's going to have to be that way. Oh, well. For the record, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed. Former series champion Mark Martin came down pit road very late, I might add. Mark Martin was one of those guys who came down pit road under green on the green-white checkered, along with Casey Mears and Ashton Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. I think maybe Hermie Sadler was there, but I think he was also in the pack with us. So 27th on back, wound up finishing on the lead lap, but they went down pit road. So that takes Matt Kenseth and Mark Martin, I think outside the top 10 in the standings, actually. And that's huge for the points picture, which we'll look at in a second. In case you're concerned, Bob Labonte, Jeff Burton, Jeff Green, Jeremy Mayfield, Robbie Gordon, and Jeff Gordon, as well as Jimmy Johnson, finished a lap down. Those were some early leaders, big name drivers that were taken down early by falling a lap down under that first pit stop that they made, I think on like lap 10 of 26. Kurt Busch was also a victim of falling a lap down with an early pit stop as well. And then of course, you guys know Rusty Walls blew his engine. So we're looking at a very unique and interesting points picture as soon as we get back to Atlanta. Let's go. Well, we made it back home, and the next, trip up to the track will be at Atlanta Motor Speedway, which for our race shop's purposes, we're close enough to. We'll get there in no time. We don't even have to leave. Matter of fact, my boys can stay at home the night before the race, get some home cooking, relax. We're based here in Atlanta. They don't have to worry about traveling. Huge. For those that are keeping track of our current salary cap, which I guess I'm gonna start posting the salary cap, or at least like a little text thing for the salary cap on the top right, I guess, after we get back from every race to let you guys know like how much we have to work with. I'm gonna look into doing that. I want to make it look pretty, so I don't want to just be a bunch of unnecessary text on the screen, but I do want to make sure that you guys are aware. We do have $582,000 to work with coming out of the Rock. We're not going to do anything with it, I don't think, unless we need to repair stuff. But before that, let's take a look at the point standings, because that is what we're really here for. With the late race rally, we were able to bring ourselves back up into the top 5 in the standings, but we are still behind Dale Earnhardt Jr. by 86 points. Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, and Tony Stewart are in your top 4 drivers. Okay. I did notice that with Mark Martin originally jumped up 10 spots. It looks like Mark Martin has dropped down to 20th in the standings, tied with Kurt Busch, his teammate. And that's not good, as well as Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Burton. Jeff Gordon did stay in the top 10, but he lost quite a lot of points on everybody else. So that means that the standings are really shaking up. And if an untimely caution happens and catches Dale Jr., Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, Tony Stewart, heck, even me, if any cautions catch us down a lap, that could completely change the picture. And that's saying something. Well, let's go ahead and see if we have a rookie that came into the race. Ladies and gentlemen, we had our first rookie come into the race. Now, you guys already know that David Green wound up running 2 of the events. We had Kevin Grubb last race. He came in, did 1 race, and finished 20th to get 103 points and passed David Green in the standings on 1 event. David Green has 101 points. This is why I love the cars that aren't really like real drivers in the series, because it just makes everything so much more interesting, especially at the bottom, considering Christian Fittipaldi is down there too in 42nd. At some point, he's just going to stop, qualifying for races, I think. Oh, and Chase Montgomery in the 4 car is 35th in the standings, in case you guys were keeping up with him too. Let's take a look at the condition of our cars before we head on out and think about if we need to spend extra hours in the body shop. So our best engine is no longer our best engine. Our best engine is now pretty much even with our second engine. So I think now we can probably do something about that. Again, seeing as we have $582,000 to work with, is not as dire as it was last race. So I might just go ahead and chuck this one into a repair. Overhauling it would just be a waste of cash. So I think we'll just go ahead and repair it for the $117,000. So let me go ahead and pull up our handy dandy calculator, which was 312 plus the 270,000 that we actually wound up getting with our, once we pay all of our team and everything, which is 502. And if we take out the 517, we still have 465,000 to work with. I think this is a good investment. Let's go ahead and do it. And we'll just go in and take care of that. As far as the car body goes, okay, I beat it up. I beat it really bad. All things considered, there is a bigger jump to the downforce and the drafting if we were to just overhaul it. I am leaning towards the overhaul because, again, we have the cash to burn. We have 465,000 to burn, and the 294 will leave us with $171,000. Not a big deal. Not as much as I would like to kind of work with, but all things considered, it could work out in its own way, and I think it's worth us to do it, especially if we can get more downforce and drafting capabilities. And considering we do have a whole nother body to work with for the speedways, I'm not too concerned right now. So I think we'll be fine. And I just remember I have to leave this one as a generic because I forgot that we do not have enough bodies to make a road course body. That is the reason why this one is generic. I was going to try to switch it I changed my mind. That one will stay as the short track slash road course body, and we'll just go ahead and keep our speedways and super speedway stuff up and running as best as we can. So 2 races, $294,000. That leaves us with $171,000, and we'll go ahead and get that started on the overhauls, and we'll get the repairs done. And we got one chassis being overhauled, and then once that is done, if we have the money for it, we can just go ahead and start looking at overhauling the chassis, the rest of the chassis as well, to try to get them up to snuff for what we need, which is speedway chassis, because we're going to need that extra grip going forward. And with all the speedways on the track, on the circuit, I think it'll be a good idea. Well, with that, we don't have anything else. We've still got 15 more races with our sponsors, so we got plenty of time to work with. If you like today's video, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button, because YouTube really actually, cares about the likes. If you don't like the video, it doesn't go to the right people who can see NASCAR stuff and NASCAR related content. And I really want this to get into more people's feeds. So I really am requesting extra likes. And don't forget, I am still looking at potentially doing bonus episodes, but right now we are moving this to a weekend only Saturday and Sunday type series. If we do hit a like goal that I will set a little bit later, then I am interested in putting them out on one of the days in which we don't produce content. Because as it stands right now, I do put out videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. This will actually fall on the Saturdays and Sundays. So if this series is on Saturdays and Sundays, that means that Tuesday and Friday, technically, well, probably not even Friday. Tuesday is wide open. So if we hit a like goal, cool. But right now there is no goal. If I feel like you guys have hit an arbitrary goal that I've kind of set for the video, then of course I'll upload an extra bonus episode, and then I'll start giving you guys, things to hit, if you don't mind. Till next time, this is your top 5 placed finisher in the standings right now. Signing out. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you guys take it easy, and be easy, everybody.